Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a great Thursday so far. Jeff, it is wonderful to see you. Good morning or afternoon for you. Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock. Arndt, hello. Good to see you. Today, I am going to go after the Tour de France poster again. The tour is over, but it just started for the women, which is going to be lasting until the end of the week. So I get a second chance at the poster because I was not happy with it. So that's the plan we're going to start with, but I have to actually do some extending imagery, extend canvas in Photoshop beta. Stuart, hello. So that is where we're going to start. Stuart, just so you know, it's sent off. We'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of some introductions here. Oh, right off the bat, Stuart. That's a preemptive boom. And just remember, I keep that boom in my back pocket. It's always ready. Hello, everybody. My name is Shawn Kosel. I'm a photographer. I'm based in Germany. If you're watching this on Behance, you can click on my icon that's all the way up there in the corner, and it'll take you to my Behance homepage, which is thus. You can check out some of my past work and also the community's artwork right here from the Creative Circus Challenge. And I need to start thinking up another challenge. I'm very busy, but that's in the back of my mind. Also, you can check out my past live streams. I may break 200,000 today. I may break 200,000 views today. I don't know. Ramez, hello. Good to see you. Welcome back. Also, if you like what I do, feel free to subscribe or buy me a cup of joe right there. If you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, you are going to see a link in the description right there, and clicking on that is going to look like this. And it's got all the normal links and wherever you can find me. Also, if you want to jump into the Behance, we've got the Behance right there, and also a direct link to my live stream, so you can check that out. I'm going to show my Discord because I got to show it, but we don't have a lot going on. But you can join my Discord from there. If you're watching this on Behance, just scroll below the stream and it says something like, join Shawn's Discord. Very original. Let's jump into the Discord. Okay, we can actually close that. And on my Discord, I always love when the community shares their artwork. So we have community artwork and we have project feedbacks. So if you ever have any links that you want to share with the community that you want me to show it off, put it in there. I'm more than happy to share it. Things have slowed down a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe it's this guy, the Firefly community, because AI's been kind of a thing. Oh, Vikram did add some more. I didn't even see these. Oh my gosh, okay. We do have something to look at, everybody. Let me switch sides. All right, we looked at Oliver's, and Oliver's not going to be here today, but we looked at Oliver's donut pizza jelly cake burger. That's a mouthful. And what do we got? A pizza floats in the sky adorned with glittering toppings that resemble a celestial fest. Looks like pepperoni to me. I think that prompt is a little out there. Just saying. Okay. Now these are, in this whimsical tale, a town experiences extraordinary weather as food falls from the sky. Oh my gosh. What was that movie? Is it It's Raining Hamburgers or A Chance of Hamburgers? Chance of Hot Dogs? Daryl, hello. It looks like jellyfish. I mean, that would be scary seeing jellyfish falling from the sky. And if you look really close, cloudy with a chance of meatballs. There you go, Daryl. Speaking of Daryl, if you look really close in the background, right here, you can see Daryl with his portfolio, and he's ready to throw it on this car hood as it drives by. Look at my work! Okay, wait, I didn't read this one first. We've got people glide over snow-topped mountains, surrounded by blooming flowers, harmonizing with mountain snow. Daryl says, ah, yes, there I am. Angus, hello. Angus, I told Stuart this because he showed up on time. Jeez. This one is actually, this is really nice inspiration. Like if you wanted to paint this or make a composite or something, this is good inspiration. If you look, you've got a nice foreground. Hey, Angus, I'll get back to it. You have a nice foreground element here. You have a section of life of people going through the flowers. The midground, you've got this great mountain range. You have a nice frame with the cherry blossoms. You've got a moon in the background, which is nicely balanced right here with this shape being right in the middle. Wow, that's good inspiration there. Stride. Make sure that you stride as wide as you possibly can when you're going through the mountains, and always bring your third leg. Just saying. Be prepared, people. Oh. Here's the question that I have. If you saw this generation, it's a generation, not creation, not art. If you saw this, if somebody like gave this to you, would you be impressed? That is the question. Okay, prompt ping pong, Jack Watson and myself, this was the starter file, and Bruce took it on his own and did a nice job with the kids playing back here. Got the kittens. So these were all prompts from chat. And he also extended the image. So let me go back looking at that edge. This is the original, and taking it into Photoshop Beta, it just extended it a little bit. Some of the prompts were a mushroom forest, a park bench. We had a happy sun. I don't know where the birds came from. Hot air balloon was one of the prompts. He had the kids playing, the kittens playing. We had a child flying a kite, which I don't know if he did it in 2 spots. And then we had a person looking out the window, and that's horrific right there. Why? Why, Sensei? But yeah, that's actually a fun stream we do. Okay. More mountain scenes. Picturesque landscape with a serene lake nestled among rolling hills and framed by a lush. All right, we'll look at one of these. Again, that's nice. That's nice. Invite. Invite. What? In the heart of the bustling city, a vibrant street comes to life, teeming with a symphony of I'm guessing people. I don't know. All right. Bikram, keep them coming. Thank you. To the Discord Firefly channel. I don't know if I can send. Well, okay. First off, if you actually go to firefly.adobe.com right there, you are going to see join the Discord right there. So don't put it on me, Stuart, that I have to send out invites. Oh, Lord. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, Angus, back to you. It's sent. That's all I'm gonna say. It's sent. I'm keeping it quiet. You and Stuart, no. All right, let's go ahead and jump into Photoshop. And what I'm hoping for, considering how long this stream is, okay, preemptive boom. Oh, okay, as you were talking about it, gotcha. Thank you, Stuart. Talking about the Firefly, what Jack and I did is we made a series of maps. And we wanted a lot of different maps. And so this is going to be a map that we're going to extend out. That one, we've got that one. And let me see what else we got. Let me open this up, because I don't think any of these, like, I was not having any luck. For those of you that have been part of the Firefly streams, you'll remember that we did a map prompting the map of the United States and a prompting of Europe. So I've got, these are some of the maps. Now, you have to think about what we're trying to accomplish here. We're going to be adding things onto the map. So some of these, like this would work, but it's kind of boring. Same thing here. This is getting to be a little bit more fun, but there's just not a lot of room to play with. Same thing here. I have no idea what the purple stuff is. We got that one. And then these are some old pirate maps that I made when Firefly first came out. And so what we're thinking about doing is using a map, creating fictional fantasy items in which are supposed to be a part of that region, what that region is known for. And it's total fictional. We're making it up. So these two, and we've got this one and this one, and you can see the prompt is still in the file name. So I am going to extend these out to give us a little bit more room to play with and see what we get. Now, in 2 hours, I may have an announcement if I am still live. I am hoping I am. Hold on really quick. That's kind of weird. Why is that happening? Okay, so if we're live in 2 hours, he will be. That's a possibility. So we're gonna just go. We're gonna go Command J. We're gonna duplicate this layer to begin with. Turn off our background layer. We can leave that. We're going to go ahead, grab our lasso tool. I don't care if we have a little bit of fringe happening with that watermark, but due to the fact that this is actually for a stream, for an Adobe, official Adobe Discord stream, and I'm not doing anything with this in the future, I think it's okay if I remove the watermark. I hope it is. So we're going to remove the watermark and try to extend it. That did a really bad job. Wow. That did a really bad job. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's looking up here. That's fine. We're going to work with it. We're going to work with it. Next off, as you can see, I'm going to zoom in here. We use the prompt map. So you can see it gave us kind of a frame. So I'm going to get rid of that frame. Let's grab both of these layers and we're going to go Command E. So we've consolidated, we've merged those layers. Next off, let's go ahead and I'm going, I don't know how straight this frame is. See what we can get here. Ramez, I thought you were already following me. So disappointed. Okay, we're gonna go, let's go Command J. We're gonna turn off this background layer. I need to check something really quick. Hold on. Ramez says hello. I have to check something before I jump into this tool. Okay, we're good. All right, so we're gonna crop it. Now, first thing I wanna do, let's check our image size. So what we've got, it's 1024 by 1024 because that's the maximum size that it can generate. So we're gonna hit okay. So we can actually, let's go to back in and we're gonna go to canvas size right there. So let's go with our width. We're gonna use math, or as most of you people in chat right now say, maths. We're gonna use maths. We're gonna multiply this. So times 3. And for our height, we're gonna go times 2. And we're gonna let Photoshop do the maths. Maths. And we're gonna hit OK. That sounds so wrong to me. And I've heard everybody talk about why it's maths and why it should be maths. And I get it. I do. Okay. We're gonna do a fixed size at 1024 by 1024. We can click and drag this around like so. And I don't know how well this is going to do. Angus, thank you. Angus says maths in an USA accent sounds strange. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I absolutely love learning the different languages in the UK. I love it. All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, that's kind of weird. I dig that one. Oh, that's the keeper. That's the keeper right there. So we're going to try to keep this file a little small. So what I'm going to do, I know that this is the one we want. So I'm going to delete these other two. And let's even come in here, give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much. No, I don't want to tell you more. All right, now let's do this side. Math is just even stranger. Okay, I understand the concept of why you say maths. I get it. I'm fine with it. Obviously the first time I ever heard you guys say maths, I was like, what? That one actually I think would work if we crop it in. I don't know if I like that. It's just too hazy. And that just looks horrid. Let's regenerate. Now, what I was going to say is when we entered school and primary school, and we are taking math class, now on our sheet, it says math class, and that's how it is. Oh, it's regenerating from that one. Oh, I like that one. I can live with that. Okay. Go ahead, delete these. So, you know, I mean, that's kind of where my logic is, because I don't know any better. If that's considered logic. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Have you ever heard me say or using the term logic on my stream? I would say not. I would say not. Right. Get our contextual taskbar. Ooh, I kind of dig that. Yep, I'm happy with that. By the way, Stuart, not on the bingo card. I did see about you and Daryl talking about check layers in Photoshop. I was thinking about diving in and showing you how I do it, and unfortunately today I really don't feel like I've got the time. So if you are still interested in dealing with check layers, we can do that on another stream. And as an announcement for those of you that are here right now, that may not be here later, there will not be a Tuesday stream. I am going to be occupied. It is my birthday, and the wife and I are going away this weekend. So I will not be back till Tuesday night, I think, something like that. But so no Tuesday stream. All right. Ugh. Yeah, I like that one. But I do like that idea for a stream. Also, by the way, I noticed we've got, 20 people here right now. If you have any questions, like why I'm specifically doing, I'm generating this way. Michelle, hello. Please ask away. Put your questions in chat. Stuart says, thought it would be interesting for others. Daryl mentioned he was using them and they were useful to know about. Yeah, that was, for those of you that may remember, when I was working on the Tour de France poster, and I was having issues with the contrast of the poster itself. And finally, somebody in chat's like, why don't you use check layers? And I went, oh my gosh, I'm doing something I've never done before, making this kind of posters, an illustration type poster. And I just was really having problems. And as soon as they said, hey, why don't you use check layers? Oh, geez. It was like a big duh. It made all the difference. So the concept of being able, and I said this on the stream before, being able to take what you know and apply it to different projects that may not be your normal thing, that's a plus. All right. I'm digging that. I really need to take care of that glare that we've got on the south end of the island. I like that one. Okay. Now let's see. If we can't get rid of it this way, I may try a different way. But it should. Okay, that works for me. It was all about knockout layers last night. Layer styles. Layer styles. I like layer styles. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, grab. We're gonna go Command Option Shift E. I'm gonna make a merged layer. We're going to crop this down a little bit. I like having this island over here, these set of islands. Umacorn. And you know, the thing about knockouts in the layer styles is they're extremely powerful. And I have not used it enough. Okay, so here we go. For those of you that have been part of the streams, of the Firefly Discord streams, do you think this will work? I mean, I think we've got good regions kind of broken up by either roads or lakes or whatever this is supposed to be. Then we've got different islands, so we could add things to the islands. We've got enough ocean, we can actually add, you know, maybe a sea monster or something like that. Bruce, good morning. Hello. Now, I do not, really quick, this got me thinking. So, I know there's certain people that use now. Oh, okay, back up. I'm in Photoshop beta. I do not have everything loaded or redone in Photoshop beta as I do in my regular Photoshop. So I don't even know if I've got an action set up for check layers, but very quickly, the check layers that I'm going to talk about just very fast is we have our black and white, and we can actually just call this black and white check. So you've got your black and white, and you're checking your values. Actually, we can even name this values check, would be better. Values check. So you've got your values checker to see if you've got enough contrast going on. And actually right now looking at this, I'm like, oh, we kind of don't. I mean, we've got a little bit, but that's okay. Next off, you need to deal with your saturation. So dealing, and I always mess this up. It is, and I do have a preset set up for this in my regular Photoshop, not here. So I have to think about it. I have to think it through. It is not the vibrance, not the hue and saturation, not your color balance. No. Not a new layer either, Shawn. Come on. Channel mixer. So, one of the things that you can do to end up getting this is you come through your different your output channels and you set them all one way or the other. Now I'm gonna just open Photoshop because I'm talking about it and I gotta show it right. I mean, come on, people. Come on. If you're gonna do it right, Shawn. All right. Give me a moment. I'm opening Photoshop. Whoa. That is interesting to say the least. I opened Photoshop and it opened the file in Photoshop. Wow. And my fans are not happy right now. Okay, so going back, we're going to go black and white. So we've got our black and white check layer. Next off, we can go into our channel mixer. Oh, it's not channel mixer. Where are you? Don't tell me I lost it. The whites, neutrals, and blacks are set to plus 100 on the black, if I remember. Yeah. Wow. I am really not. Don't tell me I lost that preset. Selective color. Daryl. It's a freaking bottom one. I'm like looking right over it. So, okay, up here at the top, you can see I've set up a saturation map. So the saturation map is you go in, you've got your reds, your yellows, and all of those, black is set to 100 and everything else is set to 0. Then when you get down to your blacks, then it's the opposite. Your black is 100. Your neutrals are at 100. And I think the whites are, yeah, the whites are also 100. So anything with color, you set that to 0. And then you can go through. Now, with that, to show you an example, let me open up my libraries and let's grab a different library. And I've got alphabetical, so it should be under F. Hi, Jack! Flowers. And let's grab some. Okay, that one's very saturated. That one, not so much. Commit. Can't stay long, but stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, Jack. I have not had an opportunity to see your stream from last night yet, but I will watch the replay. Let's make sure to grab that white. Okay. So, grab auto select. We're going to bring these in like so we can see what we've got going on. We're going to grab our check layers. We're going to bring those up to the top. And so first off, right there, you've got your black and white. You can see how much contrast that you've got going on. So that is your value check for a black and white. Then under your selective color, the preset that I've got, if we go here, now you can see we've got a ton of saturation here. This is the white, so it's showing me, hey, this is way too saturated for what you've got going on in the background. But at the same time, now this one is unsaturated because it's black. So what you would need to do, and it's that one. So if we grab a hue and saturation, I'm going to clip it just to that flower there. And then I can increase the saturation of that one. I'm going to hold Alt. We're going to grab this one, put it under the sunflower. We're going to clip that one. Now here, we're going to bring the saturation of that down. So this, you go through and you fine tune to get it so the saturation is better. Now, this one is still way too much, or there's just not enough. So we need to pop that up a lot. That's too much. We don't want white. About right there is getting there. A little too much on the leaves. Right there. Okay. So you can see, looking at, let me zoom in properly. Looking at this flower, if I turn it, the flowers off and on, that's the before. It's just unsaturated in comparison. And then once I kick it up, it's got just a little bit more of a pop. Now up here with the sunflower, this really shows it. So if I turn off that hue and saturation, you can see the greens and the yellows, how much more saturated that is than your background. So you can go through and just get things to blend better with your color, because the three things that you're dealing with are your values, your saturation, or excuse me, your saturation map that you're trying to match. I like to go in and play with curves when it comes to like setting your blacks and your whites to an image, but this is definitely another way to do it. If you come in with the black and white layer, and obviously this white here, that's like way over the top. Oh, what color is that? Oh, it's white. Lydia, hello. So one of the things that I like to do, and let's go ahead and do it really quick since we're talking about it. I'm going to grab a curves adjustment layer. Oh, Jack, are you still here? Hi, Kirsty. Why did I not even think of this? Okay, let's clip it. Okay, Jack, not with the flowers. Tell me what you think of this map. Let me jump back over to the beta. Here it is. So this is the map cropped. What do you think? I downloaded your map and extended it out, so that way we've got more ocean to play with, we got some islands to play with, and we also have the original island that you generated. So let me know what you think of that, Jack. So that's the other option, is to see, I want to play with this one. I want to see what I can get. So I'll tell you what, Jack, what I'm going to do is I will generate this one and I'll send them both to you and you can tell me what you think. But I think this one's going well. Okay. Back into regular Photoshop. You're on top of it this morning. I have had a busy morning. I've had a very busy morning. And if we get a chance to chat sometime, I'll tell you about it. All right, so let me zoom back into that flower. We've got that flower right there. Using our values, you can see that it's way too bright, way too much. So I've got a curves adjustment layer. I am making sure that I am on the curves adjustment layer, not on the mask. And I'm going to hold down the option and click on the auto. Now, we want to find the dark and light tones. And so zooming out a little bit, maybe I don't. Yeah, I need to zoom out just a little bit. We can find our blacks and whites And so here we actually have, it looks like possibly a true black or a close, a dark blue. Okay, now we need a highlight. So looking for the brightest spot on this island, it's going to be one of these roads. I'm going to guess right in there. And we can hit OK. And I don't worry about the midtones. You can always get in here and play with the midtones if you really want. Like you're like, let's bring that down. But mainly I don't play with the midtones very much. So we can hit OK. We can hit OK. And no, don't set this as a target default. Hitting no. So here you can see now the adjustment that I made really has darkened that up so it fits better. Now it's a little bit too blue. That's where we'd probably be getting into something else. But if you actually look at the white here in comparison to there, you can see the roads up here. That's dang close. That is really close to your highlights. So then at this point, if we turn on our black and white check layer, you can see up here, it's much better. It's more realistic in the sense of you've got a flower, you've got white roads. In nature, you don't have true white, so, you know, okay. Let's go ahead and get out of that. Don't save. We can shut down Photoshop 2023. And that was my quick little jump into check layers because we were talking about it. Let's get rid of these. I was on the mask. Don't want to be on the mask. Okay, so I've created a merged, a visible layer. So we're going to call this one just island. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to go up to quick export as a JPEG. And there we go. Just throw it on the desktop because I need to send that to Jack. And that one is done. Okay, let's keep this going. Let's keep it going. Now we're on our second one. Just to be on the safe side, we're going to go Command J and grab our lasso tool. And I'm sorry. I feel like that kid, the guy in the movie Wanted with Angela Jolie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Firefly. It's for a good cause, I promise. Oh, I like that. Ooh, that one's even better. Okay. I am happy with that. So we are going to continue on. Kirsty. Okay, Kirsty says, Shawn, you can't take the watermark out. Kirsty, you are absolutely correct. And the reason I'm doing this, General, hello there. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm using it on an official Adobe Discord later today. So this is for the Discord for Adobe, and I'm not, the only place it's ever going to be shown, other than here, is on the Discord. I am not going to do anything else with it. So let's go ahead. We are going to go into image. And believe me, I am a moderator. Kirsty says, I will let you off, Shawn. The other place is going to be shown. We're going to go canvas size. And again, we're going to use maths. And we're going to go ×3 here. And we're going to go ×2. And hit OK. Command 0 to zoom out. There we go. I am digging this. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to grab the rectangular marquee tool. And it's already, everything is set up in 1024 by 1024 squares. So, or close. So we can actually do this without having a set size, and let's go through this. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. I got stuff to do. I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man. Oh, that looks good. I had stuff going, oh, that's even better. I had stuff going on this morning, and I'm telling my wife, I'm like, God, you know, I really hope I can get this stuff done in the morning, and I got to stream. I got stuff to do. I got to get ready for the stream later today. And she's like, you don't have to stream. I'm like, blasphemy. Blasphemy. You don't have to stream? Oh, that looks good. Give me a white spot. I don't know why it did that. This one gave me a name at the bottom. All right, we're going with that one. I'm liking how this is turning out. Okay, let's go ahead. Getting back in. I'll even give that a thumbs up because it makes me happy. Looks like I'm missing the whole thing again. What are you missing, Lydia? You're missing. Let's go Command D. I don't want to go fixed rate. We can go normal with this. This one is cool too. Maybe we use one today and one for another day, or let everyone decide. Oh, Jack. I question the idea of letting other people decide. The only reason that would be a nice repeatable pattern. It would. I'm liking this one more. The Senate will decide its fate, General says. Oh, okay, so this is interesting. This is a problem that is occurring because I have a white background. Usually what occurs that I discovered is when you have a white background, it starts giving you issues. So why it gave me a white background, really don't know. Well, I do. Scratch that. I do know why. It's just an issue. I think we are going to probably go with this one, Jack. This one looks way more fun. More cartoonish, I guess. I know why, but NDA. General, I would have to say you are correct there, sir. You are correct. But if you stick around for another, like, hour and 20 minutes, I think I can tell you. Not that I think I can, I'm going to. You know how lucky you guys are. More funner. The fact that when I stream, when I do, and when things are released, usually is when I'm streaming. That looks good. Ooh, that one's even better. A little bit more. I don't like that one at all. That one's just bad. Nobody from Adobe is watching. Hey, wait a minute. Jack's watching. General, what are you talking about? Oh, way to try to get me into trouble. No one's watching. Nobody from Adobe would watch your stream. I mean, oh, and Annika pops in. Her ears were burning. Okay, that's funny. I'm crying a little bit now. The timing was perfect. Oh, the timing was good. Hi, Annika. Oh. Oh, Frank, hello. Jack says, oh, I'm not from Adobe. I'm just in the same orbit as you, Shawn. Oh, why are you treating me this way? All right, you are making it very difficult for me. You are. Annika says, I've been here for a while. That's the ultimate lurk mode. I've been streaming for 50 minutes and Annika was able to not say anything. Like, I don't know, save? Oh, this is not playing nice right now. Don't name names. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I like that one. Oh, I like that peninsula. Go with the peninsula. All right, hopefully this is the last one. Come on. Come on. Now, the funny thing is, if anybody ever had any questions on how you can extend a canvas, there you go. Too much forest. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, let's go forest. Let's go forest. All right, I'm happy with that. That one looks great. We could crop it. Let's go Command Option Shift E. We're gonna go C for the crop tool and bring that in. I want to leave that top one there. Like, all of those are kind of useless. Get rid of most of those. I like that one. I like that. This could come in just a bit. Okay. Oh, what did it just do? Why are you there? Okay. Woo. You can use a crop tool to extend the canvas, or you can go to the image menu and use the canvas size feature. That is true. Looks ready for a shark or two. Bruce, bring it. Bring it. Let's name this Isles. And we're going to do a quick export as a JPEG and throw this on the desktop and hit save. And now we're not going to save the file. We don't need it. So delete that. Delete that. There we go. Okay. That took a little bit longer than what I was expecting, but that's okay. These maps need a black pearl ship, matey. Where are the Shawn, read the whole thing. General says, where are the sharks with the frickin' lasers attached to their heads? Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. All nor. Yep, I am aware. We can close that down. Okay. This is what we've got going on. Let me jump back over here. Now, I started to talk about this in the beginning, and for anybody that actually cares, we are going to talk about the women's Tour de France. So this is actually really, really interesting. As you can see, the men's Tour de France, as they were pedaling into Paris, or before they even started pedaling that day, the women's race started. They go from the 23rd to the 30th, so 8 stages. And it's the history, being able to celebrate women is very, very important. That's why I did the Women's World Cup poster when it started, or post, whatever you want to call it. So the big thing, like for this, knowing the history, the fact that women were not allowed, first off, they didn't have a race for it. And as the women who have several races, and for those of you that don't know about cycling, there are races all over the country, if not world, all over Europe, if not the world, with this type of stage or even one-day events that are happening throughout the year. So the Tour de France isn't the only race. The Tour de France is the Super Bowl. For those of you that, or I don't know the equivalent of the Super Bowl in the UK. I'm not even going to venture a guess. The World Cup. Yes, yeah, I'll take that. The World Cup. Now, in the past, this is a bit of a tangent. I digress. Excuse me. But the Tour did, for a few years, try to set up the teams by country. So instead of having a sponsor team, a tech team, you would have your team was set up by countries. It was not that good. Didn't do well. So they went back to tech teams. Anyway, the Women's World Cup is exciting as well. It's been awesome. The World Cup Pea Shooting Championship. Daryl, I was actually thinking it was the Knobby Knee Championship in the UK. Stuart taught me all about the Knobby Knee championship. That's a big one. Or carry your wife for your wife's weight in beer. That one, that's a good one. The PC Cabinet Throwing Championship. All right, so back to the Women's Tour de France. I saw that, Uma. I saw that 1-1 USA versus the Netherlands. They gotta wake up. They gotta wake up. Too many lost chances. Daryl and I met the world P champion the other week. And by the way, people, P is spelled P-E-A. We have people from all over the world here. Now, obviously, the Netherlands is a great team. Is a recap of what the 2019 World Cup Championship, the Netherlands versus the US. I personally, I haven't looked at the schedule, so I don't know if it's possible, but I'm thinking it might be England versus the US in the final, but you know, that's my guess. General. Okay, back to the women's tour. So for ever, there was no Alessandra. Hello. There was no women's Tour de France. There were other races, but no Tour de France. The organizers were saying, no, women can't handle this. Women can't do this. It's too hard. It's too hard. So I don't know a ton about the history, but the very first Tour de France for women, and I'm not even gonna I don't know how to pronounce the Femme. Is it Femme in French for women? Femmes. Femme, I think. I apologize to Franck and anybody else who speaks French for my pronunciation. But the first Femme, is it just Femme? Franck's laughing at me now, thanks. Stuart's the one that told me it's Femme. Okay. I was actually expecting Franck to give it to me. Oh, Umacorn says, yep, just Femme. All right. Cool. I'm digging that. The first Tour Tour de France Femmes was in 1980, and the winner of it, and I cannot remember her name, I apologize. She was from the United States, from Spokane, Washington, and I think afterwards, because once you win, you give your winnings to the team. So she had to spend $500 to fly from Washington to New York City. Then the team paid the rest of the way. She won $1,000, I think, for winning the Tour de France. She split it up between her team, and with other stage wins and other victories, she thinks she broke even. She won the Tour de France and broke even, won like $500. She actually even got home into New York City and had to take a shuttle to the hotel, and she had her bike with her. These aren't like these, it was the bike. And so Les Femmes sounds like Les Femmes, Les Femmes, okay. Bam? Is it Bam? Wow. Well, I don't know how the French say ham. Okay, so she had her bicycle with her, and the shuttle driver says, you can't get on the shuttle. We don't take bikes. And she's like, well, can you make an exception? I just won the Tour de France. And was like, yeah, I think I read about that. Sure, get on. That's pretty much her story. For the first female to win the Tour de France. It's pretty amazing. It was put off for a few years. They weren't having enough support, and so they stopped doing it. And last year, they brought it back for the first time. So, oh, geez, General. Oh my goodness. And so this is actually the second year in a row. So give me a moment, everybody. Guys are killing me.
Femme. Femme.
Femme. Yeah, femme. That's how I was saying it. Not ham, not fam. Femme.
Femme.
That sounds like an E. Hold on.
Femme.
It didn't go through my headphone. Okay. Change your ears. Femme. There we go. What the heck is that, Angus? Speak French. Welcome to Speak French with Shawn Kosel. Today's word is femme. Femme. Tour de France. Femme. Okay. We're moving on. This is not turning into another Bobbles. That's all I'm saying. I get enough grief from the UK people. I don't need to start getting grief from the French. I'm gonna have the whole, I mean, the Germans already just laugh at me. They just roll their eyes. But I'm gonna have all of Europe just angry at me. Umicorn, don't let me ever try to speak. Oh no, is it Flemish? Too late, new bingo card. Try to explain. Yes, try to explain how to pronounce in chat hardest job in the world. Dutch. Why did I say Flemish? General, go away. All right. So, Moving on, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. We have a different map. So I was able to go through, I downloaded the map as a PDF, which is a huge mistake. Okay. I downloaded the PDF, I opened it in Illustrator, and it had so many clipping masks. I don't know how long I spent just cleaning it up. It was horrible. General, I know. You know, there was a time I thought this was a safe place for me to fail. I'm just getting kicked and beat up today. Let's jump into Illustrator. And, you know, I failed, and I'm not happy with how the first map turned out, okay? Do I still have it? I do. So I'm not happy with this at all. So getting back into this live, I'm thinking like, is this wise? Like, I'm concerned. Okay, I think my ego can handle another absolute failure. I think it can. So, I want to take what I don't like about the first one and do it better with this one. Do I still have the PDF? Let me see. I do not still have the PDF. Stuart. Stuart. Okay. Wow. I've got that locked. I've got a ton of layers going on here. So, Alex, hello. Very good stream yesterday, sir. Do I have it locked? I must have it locked. Yep, I got it locked. Okay. We're going to grab this. We're going to hold Option. We're going to drag this over. And we're going to bring it down here. You are welcome, Alex. No, General. I didn't think of that. We have the Beatles have the Black Album and Alex has the Black Stream. No, he was live on YouTube. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is, because I want to change this up a little bit, we've got, this is our colored. Now I may change this up a bit. Go get something to eat, Umacorn. You can see the difference. I've got, like, this one is more rugged. So we may roughen that up a little bit more. We could leave it the way it is. Yeah, okay, we're happy. I did, Alex, if you notice, I removed Spain. So we removed Spain, so that's good. I've got the routes where they're at. So one thing that I want to do right now is grab the routes, making sure to grab France, get all that, and we're going to group that right now. Want that all together. And a rough. You are all about the bingo. It was the first thing I saw. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. And the reason I did this, I gave it a 4-point stroke, is because I'm thinking about going in a different direction with it. And if I do, I want to be able to mess around with what we've got. I need to make sure that I keep everything where it is when it comes to the route. Actually, go ahead. Should ungroup that actually. Okay, we've got that ungrouped. We need to go ahead and add our own routes in. So let me figure out where this is at. And that's under our routes. Okay. I want to make a new layer. I have no, oh, there we go. Bring that up to the top. Why not he map under the drawing with opacity to merge everything? I think it could be more great. Why not map? Oh, I get you, Alex. Alex, so this has been an absolute cluster for me for not knowing Illustrator that well. Like, all I wanted to do, I brought in the PDF. All I wanted is to actually grab the vector logo for the women and the route. That's it. And I thought that's all I had. And then I had so much more stuff hidden. I mean, it was, when you do this, when you go into your outline mode, it was nothing but squares. I mean, it was like I was stunned. Like, what am I grabbing all the time? So that's, to be perfectly honest, I was overwhelmed and don't know. You could put the bicycle around Paris. They are not going to Paris. That's not where they end. The men end in Paris. The women are ending in How? And I don't even want to hear. I don't want to hear about the pronunciation. It's P-A-U. So that's where they're ending. I was on the men. Yes. I'm actually pew pew. We're going classic Star Wars here. Oh my gosh. How did I miss that? Oh, General. Poe like go. I like pew pew. Okay. So this is the PDF that I downloaded, and it was horrendous. And so all I'm trying to get, and I agree with you, Alex, that if I was actually doing this properly, that I would have it on its own layer, blah, blah, blah. We can actually come in here. We can lock all of that. We grab that. Oh, what all are you grabbing? I grab the numbers. Why are you grabbing the numbers? Not be grabbed. That must be grouped. Let me see what, yeah, it's grouped. Okay, let me ungroup that. I've got something going on here. Laser blasters. Oh, it's that path. That path is messing me up. Let's get rid of that. Angus, have a great day. Thank you for being here. There we go. Now I've got the routes. So what we can do is go Command G. We're going to group that. We've got it on a group. We have a new layer. We can actually just drag that up to the new layer. We can now, I can grab that layer right there and we can go in, whoops, not dim it. I'm going to dim it, but we can turn that into a template right here. And that's going to lock it and dim it to 50%, which we're going to say, okay. And that dim, my heat alert in New York today, triple digits, like Shawn YouTube chant numbers. It's funny. That's funny. I think we need to take this down even more. All right, well, that's not working, but we're gonna move on. Okay, so let's grab our curvature pen tool. We need a no fill. We want to go with a black stroke, and we need 4 points. We're gonna grab a new layer, and actually, let's go this way. We need the correct start and ending point. All right, let's jump into... Nope, not our symbols. Wait for it. It's our graphics. There we go. All right, we're gonna go Command Z. We're gonna pull those graphics out. We're gonna need to put that on its own side because it is a double click there. I don't like. Bring that back a little bit. We're using a little bit of creative license here. All right. Well, I suppose be happy we only have 8 of these to do. And at least Alex and or Frank haven't told me that I'm not following the proper road yet. Which I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it in the least. Follow your rules, not the road. Ooh, I like that, Alex. Oh! Why did you do that? Escape. Oh, thank you. Status, hello, welcome in. I love the curvature pen tool. We may need to go back just to smooth things out a bit, but not a problem. I didn't know you said that. An elegant tool for a more civilized drawing. I didn't know you said that about the curvature pen tool. I knew you said that about the pen tool. Yes, I was unaware that you liked it, General. Still a pen. Good point. Good point. Nah. We're gonna delete that. We're just gonna put a circle in. Why did you set to... I just noticed it ended up setting everything back to 2 points. Come on. All right, let's turn off that. 4 points. No, it is supposed to be 2 points. Did go 2 points on the route. At points. Okay, now let's... Making sure that I do this right, because I really didn't the last time. Next year, it's on electric bikes with solar panels on the helmet. They actually did do an electric bike race. What they do is they bring in like retired riders. It's really interesting. I was unaware of it, but what they do is they actually bring in retired riders, and they're able to use electric bikes. And so I find it quite interesting. It's all, you know, it's more of a charity ride, of course, than it is for that type of race. But it's a way to bring in everybody to be more accessible. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. All right, I'm just trying to finesse a little bit. All right, so now we need rectangle. Yep. And match. Do we have it in the layer style? I just need 2 of these. We can. Don't you have CC on YouTube? No, I do not. Bruce, I don't. I have, to be perfectly honest, yeah, I just don't. Sorry. There's no rhyme or reason. Just don't. Yeah, that's good. Polygon. Holding shift. Ah. Wow, okay. Wow, I'm missing a lot of chat. Sorry, everybody. Competition with technology. A few years ago, a racer fallen and something strange was seen. Their rear wheel continued to spin and the bike was fallen. All right. Speaking of weird things, the Congress, I don't know if you guys have seen this, the US Congress is actually taking a look at, they're having a hearing on UFOs. And there's been an absolute uptick of UFOs seen within the United States. And so we're showing some of the pilot, like military pilot footage that they've got, and they were just like, the pilots, they're like, what in the heck is that? So I always find that rather interesting, the space stuff. How to mix Tour de France and US UFOs. Follow Shawn's streams. Okay. All right, I am trying to show the direction and also the start finish here. All right. People are just used to all the UFO stuff. Technology and films are desensitizing the whole thing. No, you should have heard these pilots. It was actually pretty cool. So one of the pilots had camera, obviously, going over the ocean, and I can't tell you where, but he was like totally freaking out. Woo! I got it! And he's like, did you ping it or something like that? And then he's like, no, I got auto tracker. So they were showing the auto tracking of it, and they were the film that they were using, or the cameras that they were using, was actually doing an auto tracking of the UFO. And the pilots were freaking out because it was flying so freaking fast across the top of the ocean, and it's just wow. Are UFOs real, or is it just stray starlight from outer space? Kirsty, we don't know. Do you try to draw geoglyphs? Okay. Let me zoom out. In the United States, I know that there's been just a ton of sightings over this, like, 2 years. Was the quality good? They can spot people on the toilet from space, but the quality of in-flights is poor. It was a black Seda. Hello, welcome back. It was a black dot, or a black cylinder, that was flying just right above the ocean, and they were up above. And so it was strange because let me actually show you. Do I have Photoshop open? I do. This is what it looked like. And the first time I saw it, I was like, what are you doing? What is this? So, okay. E for brush, there we go. Let me make my brush a little bigger, making sure we're at 100, painting with black. So the camera, the auto tracker, what you've got going is not soft brush, please. A hard brush. Thank you. The auto tracking was something along this line. So what you're trying to do is, so why many UFO things in the US? I don't know, Alex. So if you get an object within the camera lens, if you get an object, the 3D tracking, and this is even with my camera. Frank, thank you for stopping in. Hope to see you later. Come back in about a half hour, Frank. If it gets in, the camera is able to track it. So even my camera, this isn't like special technology. It's just, this is better technology. And it's able to track things at extremely high speeds. So as this was flying, what you had was like a, grab. It literally, I got to put that on another layer. Okay, that's fine. The angle in which it was going, it was something like this. And this is what you see. AJ, hello. It's the wrong way. Possibly. It's easy. Okay, now, sure. Anything you say, AJ, you are correct. Smartest guy in the room. Devlin, hello. So that's what it looks like. And then underneath, it is ocean. It's like dark ocean. So you see the waves, you see everything else. So that's kind of what it looked like. But, okay, we got our layer styles. Let me zoom out. I want to make a couple changes. I'm okay with almost everything except for 4 and 7. So let's go ahead, grab the curvature pen tool, grab this one. Just want to bring that out a little bit. Don't want a tangent there. Bring that down just a bit, like so. And 7, I want to do the same. I'll just bring that out. I know it's not proper, but what is? Ahmed, hello? That was a good tangent. The train is now leaving Area 51. Okay. Now, there's a couple things that I want to do with this poster, which is a little bit different than what we did with the men's poster. The men's poster, we had Paris, we had something right in the middle. The women is all pretty much down south. So I've got to find out what is locked and not. I actually like the size of the mountain there. Let's go ahead. We're going to unlock this. In France, we have GPAN or GEPAN. Well, there's a new abbreviation for the UFOs. I can't remember what it is. And to be honest, I really don't care. Let's go ahead. We're going to group that. So we've got that all in its own group. And why did that just screw everything up? Holy snikes. What the heck? Oh, okay. I see what I did. Command Z. There we go. We need to grab our outline path. Ambassador Wink. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Bruce? Does it mean this? Hi, Bruce's mom. In the UK, we have a local guy with a stick pointing at the sky. I did not mean to get into this. Where's this path? I need to find this path. Let's go ahead, lock that down. Where did that path go? All right, we don't need that. This is why you name your layers, people. Oh, gotcha, Bruce. I'm with you. All right, it's under my route. And I've got that. No, it isn't locked. It is locked. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. You found your path. Ugh. Okay, unlock that. Let's go ahead. We're going to grab everything here and go Command G. We're going to group it. So we've got that all on one layer. Now, I may not use this French map, but I'm going to make sure to hold Shift. And you are not moving with me. Command Z, deselect. We need to... Where are you? Lordy, lordy. Come on, Shawn. Let's try this again. All right, Command G. Let's group that all up. Holding Shift and Alt. I'm gonna bring this up. Not too much. Okay, let me find. So what I'm thinking about is possibly doing like what we did before, making it bigger, going like just bigger. All right, I'm just trying to see the placement of France, where we can, like, what we can do. If we go too big, are you still gonna see it's France? Do we want to go? That's kind of interesting. That's different. Having the mountain in the back. Are you create panda? I don't even know what that means. That is either not proper English or something extremely strange that I am not aware of. I'm kind of digging having the mountain in the background. David, hello. It has been a while. Good to see you. Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Where's my bike? Where's my bike? How you been, David? Hopefully everything is well with you. It's my new movie general. It's coming out in 2024. M status? Why? Why in chat? Are you doing that? Okay. That's actually, I'm kind of liking that a little bit. Here's the question that I have is France actually noticeable? Ryan, hello? Oh, that's hi. Okay. Thank you for that. But the question still persists. Thank you, David. What was M status? Hi. Ryan, hello? It's Ryan, it's all relative. We have people from all over the world. It doesn't matter what is time. What is time? Okay, so playing with this, I'm kind of wondering if France is actually noticeable enough on this border, on the top border, in which we could go with maybe a gradient or all the way down. This we're going to go with a monochrome. Ooh, we've got a horrible tangent right there. That is bad. I'm doing well to answer the other question. David, thank you so much. Gotta clean that tangent up right there. I like the idea of the mountain, like peeking behind France. I like the road coming in. It's in my region and it should be perfect. Well, how come you're not making this, Alex? That's the question. That's the question. You know, if looking, except for this part down here, that looking at France, I would know it's France. And of course it says Tour de France on it. So the idea of having the border like that, it might be able to tell. Oh, I was not thinking of going this way. This is a different direction than what I was thinking about, but it's a possibility. Definitely a possibility. We need to change. Okay. All right. Now, the problem is the routes. I think I went too big there. Or no, we had it much bigger. So the route's gonna be there. Ooh, don't get in there. You want it there. Can't lose any of the routes. M status, it is the Tour de France. Femmes. Tour de France. Tour de France. Femmes. So to answer your question, France. I'll get there eventually. I'll get there eventually. All right. Now I'm just kind of playing. Oh, David. David, don't you start. I will boot you. You're German. You can make fun of me all you want about my German. I have no problem with that. I deserve that. But we're not starting that again. I feel that's too small. All right, I'll boot myself. Hey, the only reason I bring it up is because everybody was giving me a whole lecture earlier about the pronunciation of fam. Stuart, quit promoting that. People are going to start showing up and thinking that I'm going to teach them French. Baguette. Oh, French fries. French dressing. Au jus. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. It's settled. I'm never going to be invited onto the French Adobe Live. Okay, so right now I'm seriously just playing, trying to get a good feel for what I like. Way too small. Way too small. No. No, don't ask. Oh, David is showing off his French. You gotta be. Oh. I missed part. I think I got everything. Lydia, have a great day. Thank you for being here. I missed that one, Command C. Trying to get all the freaking lines. Come on, people. Jesus, now all I can see is a freaking monster looking out from behind France. Thanks, Stuart and Bruce. Oh, no. It's Grimace. Oh, my gosh. Have I told you I really don't like all of you? Oh my gosh. I cannot not see that anymore. If you come near my area, I will lick you with my road tongue. Ah. Wow, I am having a lot of freaking issues here. I am absolutely just not happy with the way this is going. Like, I've got 2 items, 3 items that I'm dealing with, and I can't get anything to look decent. I did not think that this was just going to kick my butt like this. I did not. I need to reset. David says that's how it's always is. I had ideas this morning. I mean, it was so David, this was for the men's tour where we kind of got to. And oh, this was an absolute struggle. And as I am completely not happy with it. Not happy with it at all. To give you a little background, I created a mood board. Got some ideas from posters, original posters. I took, back here. I took my photos at the tour and was kind of going through my photos to get an idea of what I wanted, possible writer. This photo, come on, Shawn. This photo is, again, one of mine, and I really like the mountain and the road coming down, and so this was the inspiration of the mountain and the road. That was my idea. So this I love. I was so excited from this point here, getting the routes down, getting the line work done, then taking it into Photoshop, and it was just, I was pounding my head against the desk all day. So wanting to revisit, because I feel like I failed, wanting to revisit, I jumped in, I'm doing the females. So that's why there's only 8 routes here for the female routes. Okay. Let's see. Alex says, I have an idea. Come to France and we do a barbecue at my house. Alex, I would take you up for that. As a reminder, everybody, there is no stream Tuesday because I'm going to Alex's house for my birthday and having a barbecue. Stuart says, so when we get to this point, step back, drill down what the issue is and how to correct it. Bruce says maybe block out the background. Maybe it will help with color. Okay, what do we got? We have like 10 minutes. Okay. Stuart, here's a problem that I have right now. Is just very simply, I don't like it. I mean, I like the mountain. I like the road. I like how it all turned out. I like the bike. The map itself, I'm digging it. I don't like where it's going. I think the mountain and French map is too similar in size. There is no hierarchy. Ooh, I like that. Thank you. Kirsty says, happy birthday, Shawn. Ryan says, I hate when I have a plethora of ideas until I sit at the computer and then the ideas go into hiding. The gradient instead of full yellow, maybe. Yep. Yeah, it's my birthday this weekend. It happens every year. Don't you get two being an ambassador? I'm happy my wife lets me have one. Why not have the mountain spill onto the map? Well, it could, Kirsty. That's not a bad idea. The first issue that I was having was with the size until what Stuart said. And now people are going to say it's the French. I can always extend that, that's no problem. The mountain is done to me. The mountain is done to me. I cannot not see the eyes right now. Only the road and the bike, maybe. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. All right, all right, all right. I gotta group that first. Shawn! Oh, that's a good idea, Alex, because one of the things for me, for the men's Tour de France, one of the best stages was this year they went around a volcano. And so this whole mountain reminded me of that stage, except for the fact that they corkscrewed up all the way around the mountain. It wasn't a mountain stage with switchbacks like this, but it was going up the volcano. So this is what was really inspiring to me, and why I wanted to go with that. Going this direction, I'm kind of digging that a little bit. One of the things that I really wanted to go with is more simplicity. And we could, we need to get rid of the eyes. So let's go into isolation mode, grab our bike, and zoom in. See if this looks any better by bringing this down. Getting out of isolation mode. Volcano full of magma. I am hoping the volcano is still erupting in Iceland when I go to Iceland in a month. That would be some cool photos. Stuart says, for me, the mountaintop right, the road whips around to the left and finishes center above the route mapping. Maybe a fading of the path to be more smooth. Well, I didn't want to do the fading of the path because I had almost, except for the route, I had all the line work to the exact same size. That was intentional for the first design. And obviously I'm needing to get away from it. But do. It's not doing it for me. It is not doing it for me. I'm gonna step back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 3 o'clock, and you know what that means? It means it's 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to your Creative Cloud app, check for updates, and you may have one. Would you like to know what it is? We're gonna go through this really quick. I'm gonna shut down Illustrator. So today there is a Photoshop beta update. So we can actually shut down. I've got 9 actually. Do you really? I've got Arrow, but okay, so it's 1 minute past. Okay, I got Photoshop. I'm not gonna update Photoshop because I'm in it right now, and I already got it. So we get to do live sneaks. So let's close that down. Let's jump into Photoshop, and let's go ahead, jump into my libraries, and let's find something. Let's find something new. Sneaks. Well, I guess it's no longer a sneak. For 1 minute, it's been public. So let's go into my libraries, and we can just go ahead and grab anything. Do this one. Let's edit this one. Okay. First off, I'm going to make this file smaller because it's huge. This is not part of it, but we're going to go into image. We're going to go not canvas size. Excuse me, cancel out of that. We're going to go image size, and let's just take this down to 3000. Cut it in half, not 300, 3000. Thank you very much. Hitting OK. Command 0 to zoom out. Now, here is the new update for Photoshop beta right now. 2 minutes old. 2. Count them. Or if you're German, 2. 2 minutes old. Hitting C for the crop tool. We're going to come up here, and up here you've got fill options now. So you can come in and you can use a generative expand or a content aware fill. Now, I have not used the content aware fill, but I have used the generative expand. So in the past, what we would do, and this is the default, what you would do is you'd say, oh, okay, we're going to expand this out. Yeah, woo. And we expand it out and we say done. And we've got our transparency pixels. And then we come through and we generate and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Not Command A, Command D, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. There we go. With today's update right now, we can hit C for the crop tool, go into the crop, coming up to the top under fill, we can say generative expand. We hit this. I'm going to go ahead and hold the Alt key to expand from the middle and the Shift key because it's screwed up. We're going to expand it out a little bit and we're going to hit OK. Get rid of that step. Get rid of that. Why do it that way? You don't have to end up making all the selections. You can do it all in one splot right there. So we've got one layer. We went from that to that to that. Turn it on, Shawn. And let's see. Okay, let's take a look at where the Carol, This is new 4 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago in Photoshop beta. Alicia, hello. Welcome in from YouTube. Hi, Bruce's mom. To that. So here's our mask. So we've got that. We know where the mask is. We're going to turn that off. Let's zoom in and see what we've got. I love giving sneaks on my stream. Okay. All right. We need to talk about this. Very, very, very important. All right. We've got much blurriness. Ah, thank you. That is so kind. Bruce's mom is wishing me a happy birthday. You can tell the sharpness that you're losing from this edge to this edge. Like, you can really see it. That is not good. All right. So you still have to be aware. No, my birthday's this weekend. You have to be aware that you're going to lose quality. You can really see it here with the backlit, with the wheat, and right next to it. Looks horrible. So it's still taking the 1024 by 1024 and stretching it, okay? So it's still doing that. So you need to be aware of that. So let's try it differently. Let's get rid of this entire layer, okay? And let's actually... Let's start over. Let's go into our libraries, and we're going to continue using the same one. Let's edit. And this is where we need to think about the best workflow to use this new tool. Come on now. Just give it to me. There we go. All right. You need to be aware of that content. That is not far from the truth. All right. I'm just going to delete that. Let me check out what we've got for a layer, image size is fine. So this is 4,000 by 29,000. All right. So if you want to do this as safe as possible, let's go Command C, and let's go ahead and bring it out this way. Let's just do that. Let's just do that for right now. I've got Katarina, hello. We've got generative expand right there. We can hit OK. So this is to eliminate the selections. Now, if you're trying to get a high definition selection, you still need to do the 1024 by 1024 squares. That's you have to. As of right now, you can see we've got a line up here in the sky. So you would want to clean that up. Let's see what we've got going in here. I'm not seeing it. Okay, I was looking in the wrong place. Okay, you can see it right here. Right there's the line. You can see the high definition, the quality going into the softer. Now, Command 0. Like I said, you can see it over here, so you would need to do a little bit of cleanup for sure. But as for the wheat, for this type of setup, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, we're going to continue on. We're going to go ahead, hit C. Going back in, let's hit V, get out of this, zoom out a little bit. Now hit C again. Let's do the bottom. Tilt shift. No, it's AI effect. AI effect. Okay. We're going to generate this bottom, and then we're going to use generative fill on the other size. How would you upscale? I was upscaling earlier today, Katarina, using the 1024 by 1024 method of the selection marquee tool. Okay. That actually works for me. You can see a line. Now, what's happening here, this is what's interesting. Okay. Look right here. That's where we're at, right? Now, when I bring it back, what is happening is Photoshop has already, when you use the crop tool and this generative expand feature, it is taking that empty slot, it is creating a selection, it is increasing that selection by maybe 10 pixels. I don't know how far. This is brand new. This is 10 minutes old. It's expanding that selection into your photo, and then it's generating. So it's doing that all in one step. Command 0. As a background, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. All right. So we've seen what the generative fill can do. Next off, we're going to go ahead, hit C for the crop tool, and we're going to... Oh, interesting. Okay, this is important. We're learning together, people. This is brand new. Oh, that one's even better. I didn't look at our options. Okay, so you have, if you're going to use generative fill, you actually have to be on your main layer, okay? It's not going to be looking at everything. So if we bring this out, we come up here, why aren't you, maybe it has to be a smart object. Let's try that. Let's turn it into a smart object. That is interesting. Okay, we're going to cancel out of that. Let's go ahead and grab this one. We're going to edit that. Which processor are you using? M2, M1? Wasif, I am using an Intel 2020 Mac, 27-inch Mac. How I would upscale an image, you can do it as many different ways you want. So like through a third-party plugin, Topaz. Okay. Well, this is Kirsty. This is Adobe. And it's using AI, so we're going to be doing it in Photoshop. Look at your option. Yeah. Does anyone know what has happened to enhance in RAW? No, it's still there. So, tangent time, people. Let me open up my image. Let's grab this one. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to, within Photoshop, I'm going to go File, File, Open. We can come through, we can go to My Downloads, we can grab that one. Then we come here and we go to Camera Raw, which is right there. We hit Camera Raw and we say Open. Okay, now we're in Camera Raw. I right click and enhance is right there. That is how you get to enhance in Camera Raw. You have to open up whatever image in Camera Raw. You can't go from it being in Photoshop and then opening in Camera Raw. You have to open the file as Camera Raw. So there you go. We're going to cancel out of that. Okay. In normal one, I can't find it. Nope. Katarina, are you working on a Mac or a PC? Because, okay, PC, you need to do an open as whatever it says, you have to go File. Mine is Open. Yours is Open As. I have shown this, I don't know how many countless times. Whoa. Okay, is... Hold on, everybody. Are we back? Because I am not back. Okay. What is happening here? Okay, Behance is having some issues. Everybody, I am sorry about that. I need to check some stuff out here. Like, I've never had this happen. So you all are saying I'm good. Okay, back up there. Wow, I apologize, everybody. Okay, good there. I lost that, all right. Interesting, the fact that we lost. Yeah, this is the first time that's happened to me in a long time. Long time. Okay, Inner Glow, hello, over on Twitch. All right, let's get back at it, people. All right, we were talking about the enhance. Dan, hello. So, the enhance. Katarina, I have shown this tons of times. Arun, hello. You have to use a Open As. Inner Glow, either you're downloading something or your CPO went to 100 for a bit. No, I don't know what's happening. Whoa, what did I just lose? Did I seriously just lose? Okay. Stian, hello. Welcome in. Inglow, hello. We have Ingo and Inner Glow. Okay, good. Everything says we're good. All right. Wow, wow, wow. That has been years and years since that's happened. Let's get back at this. I got stuff to do. All right, so this is back to Katarina. Anybody that wants to know about Enhance in Camera Raw. So if you're working on a PC, you need to use Open As and take the image. You have to take the image and open it in Camera Raw. You cannot enhance it from Camera Raw. It's not like Lightroom Classic. So you need to go into Photoshop, hit Open As, and then you will go down and change the format. Inner Glow says the stream is good now. Thank you, Inner Glow. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. And then once you get in, then you right click and you have Enhance. So That's what you have to do. All right, let me get back into this. We're going to turn off our background layer. We're going to go C for crop. We've got nothing done to this, so we've got content aware fill. So I'm going to go ahead, click on that, and we're going to extend that, and hit OK. Bruce, you might want to ask your mom. I don't know. Oh, that did not do a good job. So using content aware fill, this is destructive, to be honest. Let's go Command Z. And which format I need? JPEG. You can do JPEG, you can do RAW. It's just the way you open it in Photoshop, Katarina. That's the way it is. Stream looks great, but getting some max headroom effects. Oh no. Well, I'm going to be ending this very quick because this is I'm just showing off the AI tools. So as we know, the content aware fill it's not working well. It's not working well. So if it's Peachy on YouTube, thank you, Alicia. All right, so let's go ahead, do content aware fill. Uncaught JavaScript exception, general Photoshop error occurred. This functionality may not be available in this version. Okay. Cannot do content aware fill because there's nothing on that layer. So content aware fill is going to be a little bit destructive, so you're not going to want to play with that. So let's take it up to generative expand, and we can make it a little bit bigger and hit OK and say go for it. It's cleared up. Thank you for that, Ryan. All right. Katarina, no, it's the whole thing on a PC. It's been a fight, and everybody has told me there's no enhance. There's no enhance. Now, see, this is horrible. It's just giving me a line. And that's because I expanded. I use the generative fill, or excuse me, I use the content aware fill and then generative fill. So that is entirely my fault. We've got this empty layer down here. So don't do what I just did. So yeah, it's a constant fight with people that don't remember how to do it, and they assume like, oh, it's not part of the PC. And it's like, yeah, it is. You have to remember how to do it. Okay. Stian, to be fair, it seems to be almost right. What, the PC part or Mac part? All right, this is the last one we're going to do. So, again, if I'm going for high quality, I would not do it this way. But for people that are going for a quick, you're going for a quick background, and maybe your background is out of focus. Maybe your background, your depth of field is blurry, so it's okay to use it. So be aware of this new tool and when to use it, and when to use the 1024 by 1024 1024 by 1024 selection. Let's go ahead, let's expand that. But it is in a different part of Photoshop compared to Photoshop on the Mac. It's in Camera Raw, Kirsty. I don't know how many times and how many different ways I can actually show it to people. It's just if you don't listen and remember, it's a constant battle. So, all right, I'm seeing which one I like better. I don't like that one. That one is good. It cut off the top right there. I'm going to say that second one is good. Let's give that a thumbs up. And let's zoom in. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Yep. Again, you can see the blur that we've got going on. Now, to be honest, and I think this is okay to say, the 1024 by 1024 maximum generation that is occurring in Firefly within Photoshop, within Adobe Express, this is where the beta is. That's why it's in beta. So what we're going to be doing, what the team is working on, not we as in me, but what the team is working on, is when it comes out of beta, it's going to be high definition. It's going to be high quality. It's going to be much more than the 1024 by 1024. So that is very important. But the new, this is actually a blast to be able to show off to you in Photoshop beta, the new generative expand in the crop tool. I'm loving it. I love being able to show off new tools. That's so much fun. So much fun. All right, now I'm just going through and checking out what we have for our options, if there is anything. Enable crop shield, match canvas. What are our options? Custom. Okay. Alex says, completely agree with you, Shawn. There is so much new stuff that has been coming out over the last couple months. I mean, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. When Firefly came out, then it was added into Adobe Express. Adobe Express beta came out, which is amazing. Then you have generative fill in Photoshop. You've got recolor in Illustrator, AI recolor. There's so much. And so I tell you, anytime anything is coming out, now I'm in the Illustrator beta test, I'm in the Photoshop beta test, and I'm Firefly beta test. Express private beta test. Now all those are the 3 private. The moment that I can tell you what is coming out, I'm gonna tell you, and hopefully it's on days when I stream. So like today, I had to wait till exactly 3 o'clock. I actually have it written down right here, 3 p.m. release. So, boom. We need a boom for that. So much fun. So much fun. Okay, we are gonna end this stream out. I would say 2 out of 3 things went well today. Oh, yeah. So, okay. Legs. Everything says I'm good. Except for that. Yeah. All right. I want to thank you all for being here. It's still very impressive. It is. The idea as soon as it gets to the quality, that's what's going to be good. I mean, having that one step crop generative fill, that's so good. You need to make a tutorial for me. I don't have a PC, Katarina. All right. No. There's no more tangents because I'm going to be streaming in an hour and a half. So if anybody was here in the beginning of the stream, I was generating some maps that Jack and I are going to be doing later. Let me jump in here. Sorry, everybody. Last tangent, I hope. Let me give you this. All right. So we've got the Discord. We're going to be doing the prompt jockey, prompt the map, and that's going to be in an hour and a half on the Firefly Discord. So make sure that, wow, that froze again. Make sure to check that out. Alrighty. Let's get rid of this. Celebrate your weekend, good sir. Thank you for that. I will be back next week, and we'll go from there, everybody. We'll see what comes out new then. Remember, you have the generative fill crop tool now. Boom. I want to thank you, everybody, for being here. Thanks for spending your time with me. Thank you for your help with trying to create this poster that I am just absolutely failing at. And I can't wait to see you all soon. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to probably try to be in chat. Yeah. Anyway, everybody, be safe, be creative, just be nice. Bye, Bruce's mom. Bye, everybody.